Hello guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to solve a question on periodic functions. Okay, the question says f of x is equal to x for x greater than or equal to 0 and x less than 1 for the first case, and the second case is f of x equal to 4 minus x squared for x greater than or equal to 1 and x less than 2. Okay, so we have given that f of x is equal to f into x minus 6. Find the values of f into minus 21 on 2 and f into 25 divided by 2. Okay, so let's start with the first one. That is f into minus 21 on 2. Okay, so minus 21 on 2 is the same as f into minus 10.5. Okay, so let me take it in that form in order to make things easier. Okay, so we have a range. The first one ranges from 0 to 1 and the second function ranges from 1 to 2. So we have a total range of 0 to 2. So that is our total range. Our total range is from 0 to 2. Okay, so given that f of x is equal to f into x minus 6, that already tells us that we have a period of 6. Okay, so let's take minus 10.5. Is minus 10.5 in the range from 0 to 2? No, minus 10.5 is less than 0, so we cannot substitute it directly into the function. So we are going to find a number which is in the range. So to find that number, we will add 6 to minus 10.5 until we have a number which is in the range from 0 to 2. If minus 10.5 was in the range, then we will substitute it directly. But it is not, so we are going to add 6. We are adding 6 because it is a negative number. If it were a positive number, then we would subtract 6. So let's start. Minus 10.5 minus 10.5 plus 6. That gives us minus 4.5. Okay, minus 4.5. Is minus 4.5 in our range? No, minus 4.5 is less than 0, so we cannot use it. So we are going to add 6 again. So we have minus 4.5 plus 6. So this gives us 1.5. Okay, 1.5. Is 1.5 in our range? Yes, 1.5 is greater than 0 and less than 2. Okay, so we can say that f into minus 21 on 2 is the same as f into 1.5. So now we can substitute it, but we have 2 functions and 2 ranges, so we need to check where we can substitute it. So we are looking at our ranges. So let's take this first range, 1 on 5. Is 1 on 5 in this range? 1 on 5 is greater than 0, yes. And 1.5. This is 1.5. F into 1.5. 1.5. 1.5 is greater than 0. And 1.5 is not less than 1. So we cannot use this first case. So let's look at this second case. 1.5. 1.5 is greater than 1. Yes. And 1.5 is less than 2. Yes. So we are going to use the second function. So f into 1.5 is equal to, so we have 4 minus 1.5 squared. Okay, so let's simplify this. We have 4 minus 2.2 2.25. 1.5 squared is 2.25. So we are now going to have 4 minus 2.25, and this will give us 1.75. Okay, that is what we have. So we can say that f into minus 21 on 2 is the same as 1.75. Okay, so now let's go to the second case, which is f into 25 on 2. Okay, so 25 divided by 2 is the same as f into 12.5. Okay, so 12.5, let's look at our range. Our range is from 0 to 2. Is 12.5 in that range? No, it is way greater than 2. So we cannot substitute it directly. Okay, now we would have to look for a number in which we can substitute it directly. So since it is a positive number, we are going to subtract 6 instead of adding. So in this other case, here we had a negative number, so we added. But here we have a positive number, so we are going to subtract. So let's start. We have 12.5 minus 6. This gives us 6.5. Okay, now let's look at 6.5. Is 6.5 in our range? No, it is still greater than 2. So we subtract again. 6.5 minus 6. This gives us 0.5. Is 0.5 in our range? Yes, 0.5 is greater than 0 and less than 2. So we can say that f into 25 divided by 2 is the same as f into 0.5. Okay, so we have that. Now we can substitute it, but we have two functions. So let's take our 0.5. Is it in this range? Let's check. 0.5. 0.5 is greater than 0 and it is also less than 1. So it is in this range. So we substitute it directly. So we have f into 0.5 is simply 0.5 because there we simply have x. So it's just going to be 0.5. So we can conclude that f into 25 on 2 is equal to 0.5. So that is all. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.